A lot of girls say they will not date a guy who's broke. What if a guy says they will not date a girl who's broke? As a girl, have you ever sat and asked yourself, what have you done to this guy? Self-care is a normal thing for a guy to help a girl with. It's a normal thing for a girl to ask a guy for self-care. But guys giving a girl money is not mandatory. It's out of their heart.
Hello, guys, and welcome to our very first episode of Reality on Repeat, where we talk about life, we talk about challenges we face, we talk about how we navigate those challenges. In fact, we talk about everything about life, but most importantly, we remember to have fun. My name is Bertan, and I'm going to be your host for this show. With me today in the studio as our very first guest is no other than a very pretty lady, charismatic, smart, and most importantly, an unapologetic, and the best influencer right now in the game. Her name is Cyndolly.
Yeah, I'm getting there. But hi, guys. Thank you for being on this show. No, not being on this show. Thank you for watching. But thank you for having me. I am Cyndolly, as he said, Cynthia, but I go by Cyndolly. And I'm very excited to be here, very excited to know what he has for me. And I hope y'all have fun watching. Back to the host.
All right. You guys had her. Before we dive in, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And I want to wish you and your families a happy and a prosperous New Year 2025. We're going to be having a lot of success. Okay, so Cynthia, are you excited?
Very excited.
All right. Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, so for our very first topic for today, we're just going to be talking about the whole process of asking a girl out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But first off, I'm going to ask you a question, right? How do you define love?
I really don't have a definition for love. Love comes by different actions, so it has different definitions. Because if you ask me how I define love, I'll tell you something else. If you ask somebody else, they'll tell you something else. So I'll say it's just based on your partner and their actions. Love can be defined by feelings. It can be defined by actions. It fluctuates. So I don't have a steady definition for it.
Okay, so do you think love should be proven, or is it naturally felt?
No, love should definitely be proven.
It should be proven?
Yes, because love is something that also grows. Just like trees grow, love grows. Love can start from 10% and grow to 100%. It can also grow back down to that 10%. So it definitely something that should be proven. Regardless of how you prove it, it's going to be proven. It needs to be proven.
So who needs to prove it?
Both. If we're talking about a relationship, both individuals in that relationship have to prove it.
At the initial stage, when you're the talking stage, who needs to prove it? And the reason why I'm asking this, I'm just gonna put it out. The reason why I'm asking this is because nowadays, a lot of females be like, okay, you need to prove to me that you love me first before I can actually get into a relationship with you, right? And most times when they talk about proving that you love somebody, it's usually in monetary terms, like spending on them, going on expensive dates at that initial stage, maybe buying them gifts, stuff like that. Some might even go to the length of asking you for money, right? I've seen that several times. So what's your opinion on that?
I mean, girls, I feel like it goes both ways. Guys also feel like before they want to get into a relationship with somebody that they like, that they really want to have something with, they want to know that that person is there for them. But guys, it's like, I would say they're not as open as girls are to say what they want. But girls will tell you that they want you to know that you love them first and all of that. It's not really like the full part of the love, but at least they want to know you have, I think it's like they want to know you have some type of attraction to them. They want to know you really like them for who they are. When it comes to like girls who are asking for you to prove that love with money, it depends on how, like, the type of money expenditures they're asking for. Because if it's a girl that wants you to just be squandering money on them and giving them money like mercilessly, I don't think that girl has the same type of love or the same type of attraction for you as you do for her. Because if she has that love for you, she won't be asking you to like show love to her by spending money on her. She should also know that you have some other important stuff to do or other important stuff to use money for. And she should also be able to like make you use your money responsibly, not have you spend it on her or just think because you're talking to her, spend everything. You have other stuff to handle. As a guy, you guys have a lot of other stuff. You guys have families, you guys have houses and stuff like that. So I don't think the only way for a guy to prove love to a girl is by spending money on them. On the initial stage, it should just be like taking me out, buying me flowers. I see a lot of girls like flowers, buying me flowers, showing me the respectful and like understanding side of you. Maybe showing me the disrespectful side too, so I can know. I mean, there should be no disrespectful side coming from a guy. No disrespectful side because you're gone. I hate disrespect. But like, yeah, just communicating with me and showing me the responsible guy you are. It's like how matured you are, you know. A lot of girls like matured guys. Girls who like guys for money, nah.
The reason why I'm asking this is I'm just going to read off a tweet real quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a tweet that was posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, right? So the girl goes, all right, so it from pretty much it looks like it's just the start of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The girl goes, all right, so now that you're my man, I brought up this topic because I want to restock on some things, perfumes, most importantly, self-care, scrub, etc. I'll be going to the market on Saturday and I would want to use this opportunity to get my things too and I need some money. Then the guy goes, calm down, let's be a little bit considerate. You know I just moved into a new apartment, so definitely I will be able to support gradually. So the girl goes, I understand and that's why I've not asked since or talked since. The guy goes, I am a young man too, take it easy on me. So the girl goes, that's why this discussion is important, because it's a stumbling blocks for many relationships. I don't know if that's true, but... And she continues, apart from this, I'll ask, well, money to look good, money for even business, if it comes through, wigs and all. These ones are small. Can you cope?
Ronald.
Hey, you heard it, run.
Ronald. That is just a lot. Especially for the fact that it's the beginning of the relationship. It's a lot. Like, you don't even know what this guy is going through. You don't know how much he has to deal with. Like, asking for all of that, for a guy to take care of you like that, it's a lot. I mean, a guy definitely can take care of you, but at least wait for the relationship to go longer down the road so the guy knows this is somebody I could potentially be with. Or you also know this is somebody you could potentially be with. And both of you guys are building each other up. Not just the guy spending money on you. And the fact that you're even wanting the guy to start up a business for you. And it's like, if the guy cannot do that, he gotta go. Yeah.
And it's not just a business. Talking about self-care and everything.
Right. Self-care is a normal thing for a guy to help a girl with. It's a normal thing for a girl to ask a guy for self-care. But the way she's asking, it's like you have to. It's like, because you're with me now, that's a mandatory thing that you have to do. Like, no. It's guys giving a girl money is not mandatory. It's out of their heart. It's like helping. So you're not gonna sit and be in a relationship with a guy and then tell the guy, oh, because we're in a relationship now, you have to give me $500 every month for my self-care or $500 every month for my rent. If I was a guy, I would not be with a girl like that, especially if I'm looking for something long-term, somebody who can be my wife in the future. I won't be with a girl like that.
Putting a girl on monthly allowance.
Yeah, that's... I mean, a lot of guys do put girl on monthly allowance.
Yeah.
But for a girl it has to be the guy's choice. For a girl to mandate that like role, it's not right.
It's a red flag.
It's a red flag. Would you be with a girl like that? What if that guy was you? Would you continue to?
No, it wouldn't be me. Let's not put the what if, because it wouldn't be me. If the moment you say that, I'm out.
Right.
I'm out. Because as a guy, I believe guys already know you have to support your woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that comes as the relationship
Right.
ends, obviously. But at the initial stage, you can't be setting that standard. At the initial stage, I just want to know who I'm getting into a relationship with, right?
Right.
Exactly. And you cannot be telling me I have to open a business. What if I open a business for you today and then tomorrow we have an issue and then we break up? Okay, so I have to go around and I'm opening businesses for ladies every time. So it's not gonna be me. Let's just scratch that first.
Yeah, I feel like girls just get it too in their head. I don't know why girls cannot understand that you have to build for yourself. Sometimes you just have to love the fact that guys exist and build your own legacy. Understand that without a guy, you can still do you. Like there's girls like that. And I believe every girl should be like that. And just be appreciative of what a guy does to you. That should be like an addition to what you have. And they should be like, I don't know. It's just crazy. That right there is so crazy.
So, okay, it's a man's financial support for a lady like a true indication of how much he loves her?
It is partly an indication of how much he loves her. It's not the full indication girls need. Like, it's not 100% what some girls need to show for a man to show that he loves the girl. Because a man can just wake up in the morning. If a girl would say, okay, like your financial stability or you giving me money is showing me that you love me. A man just wakes up in the morning, gives you $1,000 here, this is for the week, and leaves the house, not come back until Sunday. She's not going to feel right, regardless of whatever you do or how much you give her. If you give her $5,000, she's not going to feel right. You leave the house on Monday, give her $5,000, come back on Sunday. Because you've given her money, you expect her to just know that she loves you. You love her? No, I feel like love is about financial stability or money will be about 40%, 50% of like a girl knowing that a man loves her. But you being there for her is also a big part. Like you understanding her needs and helping her to reach her goals. Girls like that when you what do you say? How do you say?
That emotional
push
support.
them. Yes, when you give them emotional support, you push them, and you like try to help them to get to where they want to get to. Not just giving them money and then not helping them. It's like it's not going anywhere. We can break up today and you start giving me this money and I'm nowhere in life. That's not gonna help me.
You gotta find another.
Yeah.
You gotta find another person to
give you that
money.
Not all guys are like that. There's guys who understand the use for money and how important it is, and there's guys who understand ways to show love. So if you get in a relationship with a guy who just gives you money and then leave that relationship and go to a guy who knows how to genuinely show you love, at that point you won't even feel like that's love anymore because he's not giving you money, and you lose somebody just because he's not giving you money.
Is that one of the factors why ladies jump from one guy to another, trying to find that person whom they feel like, okay, this is how I want to be loved and this is how I should be, which is having a guy who spends recklessly on you?
Yeah, I feel like that is why a lot of ladies jump from guys to guys. There could be other factors as well, but these are some stories I've heard. Yes, that I feel some ladies want guys to be the one who will wake up one day and be like, here's your flight to Dubai and here's your allowance. Go spend the weekend and come back whenever you want. Or here's your flight to go see your girls. I mean, that is not. It's and when you don't meet a guy like that, it's like it's a red flag. Guys will still do the most to be there for you. a lot of guys will do what they can to be there for you. As a lady, if you're like truly in love and genuinely like somebody, it shouldn't matter what price they have to offer you or how much the gift they have to offer you is. It's the thought that counts. At least they gave you something. Not because they didn't give you something for $1,000, you up and you out. It don't feel right. If I was a guy, I'll look at you some type of way, to be honest.
That's why there's the famous line that I'd rather cry in Dubai than cry in my bedroom, right?
Nah.
On the other hand, right, do you feel like this is also encouraged by the guys? I mean, we cannot talk about one side and completely forget the other side. Do you feel like this is partly encouraged by the guys as well?
It's partly, I would say yes, just because of the type of way I see some guys live. No shade to any guy. Y'all are doing really great for your girls, like really good. But I feel like the way some guys live or the way some girls show off the stuff their guys give them, it socially influences other girls. Like it makes other girls feel like, oh my gosh, this guy's not doing shit for me. And meanwhile, maybe his guy or her guy is over there trying his best to get her what she wants, like doing the most to get her what she wants. But shit, oh, this guy's not doing this for me. He's not buying me Louis Vuitton. He's not buying me Gucci. He's not taking me to Dubai.
Yeah.
Like, go sit your ass down. Take yourself to Dubai with your own money. Make him jealous so he can take you to Dubai times 2.
And funniest thing is, maybe the guy who's spending on you, right? Maybe that guy probably earns let's say $10,000 a month,
Right.
and he can just give you $1,000 a month. But you have your own boyfriend who probably earns, let's say, $2,000 a month, and he gives you, out of that money, he's giving you, let's say, $250 a month. That's him spending that's about 10-15% of his salary. But the other guy is probably giving you, that's about 20% of his salary, but the other guy is probably giving you how much? 10%. And that's because he has it. And he's not even showing you the other side of him, like
Exactly.
you said, the emotional side and everything.
Yeah.
So pretty much,
For me, I'd rather somebody who gives me 5% or 10% of that salary because I know that's what they offer and shows me more that emotional support and shows me that they can help me like grow myself, shows me that they can help me make my own money so I can spend on myself as well. Meanwhile, there'll be guys who give you 10% of their salary and make you lazy. You can't even make your own money or anything. At some point, if the guy loses his job, you don't have a way to help both of y'all.
yeah.
There's no way even you can help both of you. Now you guys are in a sinkhole. Like there's nothing for you guys to do. Meanwhile, if the other guy helps you, gives you that less money, but helps you emotionally, helps you get a better job, and then at some point he gets a better job, both of y'all are in Dubai. For the rest of why I keep saying Dubai? But both of y'all out of the country. Both of y'all are living life. Now you're looking at the other girl, and you're like,
And as a lady, you're proud of yourself. How much does this, because we have trust me, we have a lot of hardworking queens out there who would like be down with their man, support them and all
kudos
that.
to y'all.
How much has this affected the fact that people just think negatively? Because a lot of times I know people will probably generalize like that's how most females are, almost all females. Like how much does this affect the hardworking ones who just want a guy who really loves them and shows it in other ways, not just financially?
I feel like it affects them a lot because if you're hardworking as a female and you're independent as a female, you can do everything for yourself. But then you're trying to meet a guy who is like emotionally there for you, not just financially there for you. The guys who come into your life and are just trying to prove everything to you financially, it gets overwhelming because it's like, I don't need your money. I got my own money. Like I can take care of myself. I can do this for myself. You don't just have to give me money just because you have it. Like show me love some other type of way. And I don't know. I believe it will be relationships that have like had issues like that, but I don't know. But the love is a big thing in the relationship, and it's not just it should not just be coming from nobody money wise. I don't know why some girls feel because you're a guy, you have to prove love to me the most and you have to give me the most money. No, as a girl, have you ever sat and asked yourself, what have you done to this guy that will make him, if you guys are thinking love is money, what have you done to this guy that will make him know that I love him? Have you ever bought him a set of jewelry? Have you ever bought him perfume for $100? Or have you ever bought him a gift for $50? Have you ever done that? No, you just want him to be squandering you.
Paid for his haircut.
Right. Have you paid for his haircut? Haircuts at some point was like what, $20, $30? Have you ever done
Just
that?
little things.
And you can't, if you can't say, yes, I have done that, then don't expect him to spend a dime on you. Like,
so what are some non-financial ways that women can show their men that, men can show their women that they love them?
Non-financial ways, the most part I've said this like a lot, but be there for the female emotionally. Like, assist them, make them know that they have somebody. There's some females who are out here by themselves, like having to push and deal with stuff by themselves. Make them know that you're there for them regardless. Like, you're here to assist them. Like, you're here to push them forward. And also for guys, bruh, cooking is also a big thing. Some of y'all need to learn how to cook, because girls will literally sink in the hole if a guy knows how to cook. Say if a girl is in bed and you bring her breakfast in bed, oh my God, that bed is about to be on the ground. Oh, listen, guys who know how to cook too, that's like a big thing. And yeah, emotional support, cooking, just being there for that girl, taking her out to dates.
I feel like I'm cutting you, but I feel like cooking is a big part for both sides, because even guys do want to, because some females cannot even like you said, some females cannot do like stuff financially for the man, but like you just maybe knowing how to cook, like make him a meal, maybe meal prep for the week, stuff like that, those little things. I feel like, me personally, I appreciate it. Like, that's one of the biggest thing that I appreciate.
Yeah, cooking is the biggest thing for a lady, not a guy. It's a little important for a guy to know how to cook, but it's the biggest for a lady, because guys have more to offer. Since most females look at guys' money more. So guys have more to offer than a female does. Not all females have all that much money. Not all females squander their money on guys like the females do. But most females, if they had it, they'll do it. But cooking is more important on the female side. If a female does not know how to cook, and yet she expects a guy to give you money because you want the guy to give you money, c'est quoi ça? Tu fais quoi? What are you doing?
You have to say that in French.
No. What are you doing? You don't know how to cook and you don't know how to give a guy food, but then you want him to give you money? What are you doing?
So your views, right, on this topic, is it due to your experiences? Like, what has shaped your views on this topic? Is it due to your experiences, or it's just how you were brought up? It's just how your parents, maybe?
It's not how my parents brought me up, because my views on this topic, none of them has come from, like, I've barely had a relationship with I've had a relationship with my mom, but I don't even talk to my mom. I don't talk to my mom about relationships. I do, but like poquito, a little bit. My view on this topic, it just grew in me. I don't know how, but that's just how I've been.
Life.
That's just how I've been. I barely knew guys until I was like 16, 17 years old. But that's just how I've been. I'm just one of those girls that believe in being independent, believe in being by yourself and being able to make your own money. I'm one of the girls, I'm a shopaholic. So one thing is, I don't like to feel like I have to depend on somebody to buy my stuff. I would say that part comes from my dad. I don't like to, because he is somebody that he liked for when I feel like he was more he leaned more to the side where he wanted you to ask him
For stuff. Yeah.
and sometimes he'll say no because of how he feels or whatever. I hated that. That's why I just grew like, if I want this, I'll get it. I don't want to have to go to a guy and be like, okay, please, I need money for this or I need money for that, and I have to wait for them to be like, okay, I'll make the money or I'll give it to you when I can. No, I want to get it right now. If I want it right now, pull my card
Have it.
and have it. That's just the type of female I am. So that's why money from guys is not really like a big thing to me, because I believe in having my own. And I also believe in the fact that guys can, like, you can help guys with money. So I see a lot of guys talking about, I'm in my soft girl era. Boy, if you don't get out of that soft girl era now, we gonna have a problem. Why you in a soft girl era for? They send you.
But I mean, guys can just, you can just, when being in your soft girl era doesn't mean like it's just you just wanting to relax as well.
No.
And
guys don't. Yeah, not supposed to be in no soft boy era. Because as a female, if you have a girl, right, and you tell a girl that you're in your soft boy era, let me be for real, that girl will feel like you're losing it, like you're losing your muscles. At this point, give me your muscles. Because what are you doing? What do you mean soft boy era? Huh?
I want to relax and be taken care of.
No. You can be relaxed and be taken care of. Yes, but you're not in no soft boy era. We take care of you. Don't we cook for you? So what type of soft boy era you people want? Massages, and we should put you guys in the air and put you in soft boy era. Please. Stay where you are. Don't do no soft boy era, please. Like, that irritates. I don't know if it's just me. I mean, I've spoken to a lot of my friends, and soft boy era is just not a thing.
But I've never heard that, to be honest. This is actually my first time hearing it. Like, all jokes aside, it's actually my first time hearing it. Maybe it's a new thing.
Maybe guys be joking, but
maybe
don't come to me, especially say we're on our first day and a guy tells me, so I'm on my soft boy era now. I ain't talking to you no matter, I swear. No matter if you're cute as hell, cute as the world could make you, I'm not talking to you no more. I just don't do that.
Oh,
because I don't be in my soft girl era. I mean, maybe sometimes I'll be in my soft girl era, but I don't even have time to be in my soft girl era, because I'm every day 24/7. My mind is how to make money. What are you? Your mind as a guy, you're supposed to be in the family. A guy is the leader. So you don't have to be no soft boy era. If your mind clicks and be like, okay, I'm myself, no, how to make money. That's how it's supposed to be. Because at some point in life, you have to, like, make your wife feel appreciative of having you as a husband. Like, show your wife out. Don't just sit over there and be like you're in a software era and then let that shit affect you in the future. Nah.
Okay, so talking about financial stability and emotional support, right? How important is financial stability versus emotional support? Like, which one bears more weight in a relationship?
For me, I would say 50-50. Financial stability is not just about spending money. It's about being able to
afford the basics,
or being able to be there when money is needed. Financial stability, especially for somebody who is looking to be with somebody long term, is really important, as well as the emotional support. Both of them, it's 50-50, because both is going to be needed. If we're together long enough, we build a family, it's the financial stability definitely has to be, as well as the emotional support.
So you need to be able to balance both of them.
Mm-hmm. You definitely need to be able to. I know some females will say financial stability 80% and emotional support financial stability even 90%, emotional support 10%, because they're the ones who say they would rather be crying in Dubai. But you rather be crying in Dubai and open the door and your husband is cheating on you in Dubai. What you gonna do?
Cheating on you in the same Dubai.
In the same Dubai.
Oh.
Taking another girl to the same Dubai. Like, the world is just, it's crazy. People fail to understand. I know, like, A lot of girls say they will not date a guy who's broke or stuff like that. That's not understanding. Because what if a guy says they will not date a girl who's broke? Even though I know a lot of guys don't look at how much a girl makes.
But would you date a guy who's broke?
I would.
Would you really?
I would.
Why?
Special circumstances, though.
What special circumstances?
If the guy has a growth mindset, as long as the guy is not just sitting at home being lazy, sleeping on the couch and making me cook for them because they don't have money, me spending my money, I wouldn't do that. If you're doing that for a long term, I would not do that.
Okay, so
only date
you date a broke guy who has that ambition.
Yes, who has the ambition to make more money, who has the ambition to earn more as time goes. Yeah.
Have you ever been in love?
I have.
Are you in love right now?
I am in love, guys. I'm a lover girl, so I'll always be in love. Regardless, even if I'm loving my mom, my siblings, I'll always all my friends.
Okay, we're talking about a partner. We're talking about a partner, an emotional relationship, romantic relationship.
Emotional, yes. Romantic, it's missing.
As in now, or you've never had that?
I have love, but we're not gonna talk about current or future.
Okay.
I have love though.
All right. Can you give us an experience where your partner did something really special for you, which was in a non-financial way?
Yeah, I felt like the partner I've had, it's been like, I don't know, maybe because I've not had other experiences, but I really appreciated the relationship I had. Even though if I went back, I would not get into a relationship. Like, if I went back to when I got into a relationship, I would not do it. Like, I'll just be by myself and grow by myself and learn more. But I also appreciate, like, the stuff he's done because he has really helped me out a lot. Like, I mean, sometimes you also need guys, but he has been there. Say for once when I had a situation where I lost my brother and he was there for me 24/7. And my parents were never here. I was the only person here. They traveled back to Cameroon. Everybody, I was the only person in the house. So if I was just here by myself, I would have surely committed suicide. I would have lost it. I don't know. But he was there 24/7. And that's really something that I appreciated. It's just the little things guys do that is like important, as well as the little things girls do that's important. But girls forget about that part. They just keep remembering, oh, you gotta give me money, you gotta give me money. No. I think like the little things they do, it's really, really like important. Him pushing me to get my education completed, pushing me to get jobs. Like, this guy literally helped me get into IT. I don't know where I'll be if it wasn't for this IT that we're all doing. Boy, I hate nursing so bad. I'll probably be cursing patients out in this hospital.
Oh,
like, I was so happy I got out of nursing. But don't get me wrong, nursing is a really good field. I did home health.
It's not for.
It was not for me.
Yeah.
It was not. I said I dropped that after my first course. Nursing was not for me. So yeah, IT really came through for me.
Well, shout out to Cynthia's lover for pushing her to become a better person. I hope he's watching. Yeah.
The really long time shot.
I know. Does a man have to, because this is another thing that has been on the rise lately, right? Come on, adjust my chair, but lately we see a lot of instances where you want to take a lady out on a date and the first thing she tells you is, I don't have my nails done. I need to get my nails done. I need to do my hair. I need to get a dress. Are you gonna pay for it? What's your opinion on that? Because it's something that, like I said, it's been on the rise lately.
Let me send you. Meaning, did I send you? Like, go get your shit done if you want your nails done. It's a first date. But have mercy. Allah Kubai. It's a first date. You don't expect a guy to pay for your nails or your hair, they have a lifetime to do that. If they get together with you, they have a lifetime. You guys have a long time to be together. So at least don't him that favor. Look good for him on the first day. If you really like that guy, don't don't have him make you look good because he wants to go on a date with you. I don't think that's fair.
And a first date even is not even. It's you trying to know the other person.
Right.
That should be your interest in getting to know the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Who they are, like what type of mindset they have, like you said. But some females just want to look good, take pictures for the gram, and pressure other people. Like you said, social media right now is.
A girl will have to pay for their nails and their hair on the first day and have you take pictures for them because you have a bigger phone and a nicer camera.
Do you know what's crazier? The guys actually paying for it and getting into that relationship. Because at the end of the day, right, trust me, guys are always going to do it because in some circumstances, maybe the guy just wants to hit and run, right? So he's most likely going to do it if he has the money. But if he wants a serious relationship with you and that's the first thing you're telling a guy, I can guarantee you that, okay, in the back of his mind, he's already like, okay, maybe this is not the person for me. If I'm tell me. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to be going on a date with someone and then first date, like, you don't know me. I don't know you. We could go on a date. I still have to pay for the date. We could go on a date. And at the end of the date, I'm not interested in you. I don't like how you think. I don't think you're up to that intellectual level where I feel like I can have a mature conversation with you. And I'm like, okay, this is it. I think we're not going to keep talking. And you don't expect me to be paying for it. What if I'm just going around paying for nails, paying for dates and stuff like that?
If girls want that to happen, then these guys are gonna. I know there's already a lot of guys right now who are overwhelmed in relationships or overwhelmed in even a talking state because of the way girls act. Like, you don't expect a guy to go out on every talking stage and every week they're spending 1K just because the girl wants this done. And then after they spend the 1K, say you don't even like the guy, you're going on to the next. And the guy has to keep moving forward. Sometimes I feel for guys because it's just a guy who wants somebody genuine. But the world is crazy, man. I'll say if you find your person, stick to that person.
Okay. So coming to you, right? How much do you consider finances when you get into a relationship? How much should you consider it?
How much should you consider finances?
Yes. What are some factors, or let me put it, what are some factors ladies should consider when getting into a relationship?
When getting into a relationship, for me, I will only consider finances like 30% of what I need to get into a relationship.
So what are some other factors you can consider?
Maturity in the guy. There's guys who are old, but they still act like kids. They still act like kids. But maturity in a guy, the amount of respect you give me, not just me, the amount of respect you give yourself. You gotta respect both me and yourself. How much maturity or how much you can handle situations that life puts you in. So it's not financial. I mean, financial stability is a big thing too. But money wise, like spending money, I'll only consider that to be 30% importance in a relationship.
So you consider like their resilience, their mindset.
Yeah. As long as you have a mature mindset, that finance is gonna grow. Is definitely gonna grow because no guy is gonna be. It's gonna make. Say you're making 100K a year right now, and then you're.
I'm sorry. Have a drink.
In your 40s, you're still making 100K a year. That's not.
You're not growing.
Yeah. It's just maturity in that you having a developing mindset, a mindset that develops every day. Like we're both learning new stuff every day. We're going to make it. We're still growing. Even if we make it in our 30s, we'll be in Dubai.
Oh, you and this Dubai.
Yeah, this Dubai.
Okay, so you talked about going back to your younger age, you wouldn't get into a relationship. One advice, right, that you would give to your younger self, what would that be? Because we might have like younger people who were your age, who are currently the age where you were, and maybe they're starting to encounter life, start getting exposed to relationship guys, talking to them. Obviously, that's something you cannot avoid. Yeah. What would be that advice, the main advice you would give to your younger self?
One advice I give my younger self or anybody young, don't rush yourself into a relationship. I feel like I rushed into a relationship being that I had not even experienced talking to too many guys. I had only spoken to like 3 guys my whole life. But not my whole life, but actually spoken. But the only advice I'll give, don't rush yourself into a relationship that young. Most likely, I would say don't do it. Like, give yourself some time. Give yourself time to mature internally and externally. And give yourself time to understand guys. Like, to know that who you're going for is a genuine person. Because at that age, guys are not genuine. Guys will just keep lying to you left and right, breaking your heart left and right. So just don't do it. Yeah, don't do it.
You're just saying all guys are liars.
I'm not saying all guys are liars, but at that age, 99% of guys will cheat and will lie to get what they want. I don't know, like, but 99% of guys. But if you wait till like a mature age, that 99% will probably reduce to like 40%.
Why?
Which is better for you because guys are mature now. Like, they know what they want. They wouldn't just go do stuff just because they want to leave or they want to do whatever.
They have a purpose.
They have a purpose, and they know it can be hurting to their bodies or to their cells. So they try to cut some stuff off. But as a child, as a guy who's still growing, has a child's mindset, they're just out there doing them. And a lot of females who are like that, just out there doing them. But don't get into a relationship that young.
So that advice goes both guys.
It really goes to both guys and girls. Like, if you know you want to be doing your stuff, don't go break a girl's heart. Maybe you go meet your match, and you guys will be breaking your hearts, 2 of you together. If you guys want to stay,
find your match.
If you want to stay over there, stay over there. But don't go meet a girl who's trying to be genuine and mess her up. Like, at least
that affects
like
mentally.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. But honestly, I would just say don't do it. If you're just not looking for somebody genuine, why are you even getting in a relationship? Why are you doing it? And most girls at that age, if you're looking for money, guys don't make that much at that age. Most guys are still in college, still in school, maybe working at McDonald's.
Truth is, most guys even start making money in their 30s. Like, it's very few guys who start making a lot of money in their 20s and stuff. Sometimes a guy at that age, you're just struggling to survive. You're just trying to find the balance. You're just trying to find who you are. Like, like what you want to be in life, your purpose. And you have a girl who's putting that much pressure on you on top of the fact that life is not easy right now. Like, it's tough. Yeah, so.
But yeah, that's the advice I would give. Like, just stay in your space and grow yourself. You'll meet a better person when you are more mature than when you are still like a kid.
Well, that's it for now. I just want to say once more, Cynthia, thank you for coming on. And to all of you who tuned in for the first episode, I just want to say thank you all for watching. We do this because of you all, and we would highly appreciate your feedback, your comments, your point of view. Anything you don't agree with, tell us in the comment section. Anything you agree with, still tell us in the comment section. If you want to add more, go ahead and do it. suggestions, everything. We're open to it. If you did enjoy the video, like the video, please. And if you didn't enjoy the video, still like the video and tell us how we can improve on our next episode. Thank you all for watching and see you on our next episode. Bye.
Wait, before you go, make sure you follow me on Instagram, okay? Cyndolly 8.
What's the Instagram?
Cyndolly, like Cyndolly, and number 8.
All right.
All right, bye.
Make sure you follow Cynthia and also follow our pages on Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe and thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.